Hello and welcome. The World Economic Forum Future of Jobs Report for 2025 was just released. The document provides an overview of the global labor market and addresses the key challenges such as technological advances, climate change, geopolitical tensions, just to name a few. While the economic conditions are stabilizing, there are still some inequalities and disparities that remain a concern. This is a large-scale study as it analyzes labor market transformation across 55 economies. It provides insights from 22 different industries, and it also addresses challenges in different geographic and economic contexts. What are then the drivers of labor market transformation? First, we have technological change. Here we're talking about the impact of AI, robotics, and other digital technologies. Then we have the green transition. We know and we've seen efforts to reduce carbon emissions and adapt to climate change. And this translates into a growth in the so-called green jobs like renewable energy specialists. We have also a need to consider the demographic shifts. So there are aging populations in higher income countries and a growing work age populations in lower income regions. Finally, we have the geoeconomic fragmentations that can be seen in the rising trade and investment restrictions. Let's move on to the jobs outlook. Regarding job growth, there is obviously an increase in technology-driven roles. We are talking here about AI specialists, software developers. There is also a growth in healthcare, education, and green economy jobs. Then some jobs are declining, particularly clerical and manual roles. Thirdly, we have some sectorial insights. So there are key industries that are experiencing a lot of transformation. This includes automotive, aerospatial, and advanced manufacturing. It's important to understand that some of the skills that we use now are going to change in the near future if they have not changed already. So there is a rising demand for analytical thinking, resilience, flexibility, and creativity. As we all know, we've seen a growth of tech-related skills in areas like AI, big data, and cybersecurity, and a decline in importance of manual dexterity and physical precision. There will be a need for a large-scale reskilling and upskilling by 2030. What strategies could we apply then? So obviously we have to promote reskilling and upskilling. And this is meant to address skill gaps through continuous learning initiatives. Then we have to support employee wealth and well-being. This means focusing on holistic employee wellness programs. Also, we should leverage diversity, equity, and inclusion, and we should apply all kinds of initiatives to create a more inclusive workforce. Finally, the use of automation and AI to augment human labor. So the idea here is to integrate technology to enhance and not to replace human capabilities. The labor market is suffering a major transformation. 86% of employers cite AI and information processing technologies as transformative, and they expect generative AI to impact industry. The climate change mitigation is driving the demand for a lot of roles, and the green jobs are among the fastest growing jobs due to sustainability investments. Regarding the economic trends, the rising cost of living and slower economic growth is prompting demand for creative thinking and resilience. What are the wage and employment trends highlighted by this report? 52% of employers anticipate increasing share of revenue allocated to wages by 2030. 170 million of new jobs are expected to be created by 2030. There is a 7% net job growth projected by 2030, equating to 78 million jobs globally. And there will be 92 million jobs that are expected to be displaced by 2030. This report highlights some key takeaways that we already knew or suspected, but it's good to have such a large scale report to put things into perspective. So AI is transforming the global workforce. The green job demand is rising. Automation is driving the job shifts. And there are some skill gaps that are holding back growth. Reskilling remains a priority, and the demographics are reshaping the labor market. Tech roles are the ones that are growing faster, no big surprise here. And another thing that we could predict is that clerical jobs are facing decline. Workforce needs to be more adaptable in terms of skills, and the collaboration will enhance human tasks. So this video was kind of a summary of the report, but please do have a look at the actual report and let me know your thoughts.